armed.
We're looking at the new Volvo L50H. This has been redesigned.
Yes.
I've actually had an opportunity to tour the Volvo factory in Shippensburg.
Very cool.
Cleanest factory I've ever been in my life.
Yes.
Cleanest. I mean, we're talking about meticulous manufacturing to the utmost level.
And to track parts, to make sure the correct parts are getting onto a machine and that they're in the correct spots. Obviously, you know, R&D goes into making sure that the machine's going to be properly fit, but the fit and finish is what we're also looking for.
And what makes this really weird is that this is hydrostatic.
Yes.
This beast of a machine is considered a compact loader because it's hydrostatic.
Absolutely. So anything, you know, this machine comes in about 19,000 pounds. So it's got the 2-yard bucket. So would classify as a compact machine based on its frame size, weight class, and bucket size, of course.
Okay. Okay. Has Volvo changed any of the fundamental components, or has it just been all about they've just changed like the aesthetics of the machine?
So a big thing for our L50 is, you know, the cab design. Obviously, we've gone to the larger cab style with this machine, so it gives the operator more comfort, more support inside the machine with the ergonomics of where the buttons are pushed and how you push them and where they're positioned inside the machine. That allows you to stay focused on your task while you're able to change how the machine operates based on.
What's the warranty like on this?
So it's a 1-year full machine, comes standard, and it's unlimited hours on our compact style.
Unlimited hours, 1 year.
Yep.
Okay. And a price point for this?
You're probably going to be, well, depending on how it's spec'd, anywhere from 150 to 170,000.
Okay.
Yep.
Is there anything else we should know about this machine?
So what separates this machine from others is how the auxiliary hydraulics are operated. So these machines are a municipal machine / smaller contractor style machine. So what separates this machine, like you pointed out, it is a hydrostatic machine. The benefit of that is we actually have our standalone auxiliary pump that operates our auxiliary hydraulics, so you can stick any implement on it, and while you're performing functions on the machine, the operation of your third function does not slow down. So
you're not losing power.
Yep. So as you turn, you're taking flow away from the hydraulic pumps, and the benefit to the customer is when you're blowing snow and you're moving and turning around roundabouts and that kind of thing, the performance of your implement doesn't reduce.
Very good. All right. Thank you.
Yes, no
Appreciate
problem.
it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. All right, guys, I'm at the Tracker booth, and Brian is going to show us around a Tracker unit. I've never even heard of Tracker before. Is this a new company?
So Tracker, think Bass Pro, Cabela's, Tracker boats, kind of same brand. So we started the off-road brand about 5 years ago. Okay. And it's in partnership with Textron. So these are made in Thief River Falls, Minnesota.
Nice.
Kind of same factory that Articat is producing their units out of.
Oh, same factory Articat is making theirs out of?
Yep.
So it's almost like a rebranded Articat?
Yeah.
Or you can't say that?
Well, they're private label for us, for sure.
Oh, okay, so Articat, here we go. Is it a little cheaper than an Articat then?
A little bit.
A little bit. All right.
Yep.
So, what are we looking at with this? This is your most popular unit, Brian?
Yeah, so this is our 800SX.
Why is this the most popular unit?
I think just overall that segment, that 800cc segment seems to be, I mean, across brands, kind of a very popular one. And this is kind of our entry into that market. I think it fits, you know, you can 2,000-pound towing capacity, 1,000-pound payload. I mean, you know, it can do a lot of stuff. 2,000-pound
towing capacity, 1,000-pound payload in the back?
In the back, yep.
Okay.
1,500-pound overall payload on the unit.
And I see a $26,579 price package. Yeah. That's with your plow. That's this setup, a hard cab.
Hard cab, heater, our ultimate storage kit. So you get that center storage, get some storage under the seats, storage up in the headrests. And this price actually adds an extra 48 month of factory warranty, right? So
Whoa.
no deductibles, no nothing.
48. So you've got, what's the total warranty going to be?
18 month standard factory plus an extra 48 months. That's 5.5 years factory warranty.
That might be the best warranty I've heard of for something like this.
Yeah, so Bass Pro Cabela's, they're actually providing that warranty, so we're actually the ones.
Is that bumper to bumper, or has that got a lot of qualifications and caveats and stipulations and things like that?
It doesn't have any more stipulations than your actual factory warranty, right? So it's not going to cover CV boots or things like that,
right?
Normal wear and tear items, but everything else against factory defects going to be covered.
And that's by Tracker. This is their most popular unit, and Tracker has a new unit coming out, a battery powered unit as well.
Yeah, so we've got our Ox EV up there.
Okay.
Yep, so that's our new entry into kind of the all electric.
Okay, so if you guys don't want to be riding around your golf carts and you want a little better option, here you go, pretty much, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, that is a beautiful unit right there.
Yeah, it looks sharp.
Yep.
It's got a dump box on it. You know, so a lot of folks are, you know, using it around resorts, yard work, etc. You know, great utility machine.
Yeah, great for yard work or large acreage, or you know, small homesteads.
Yeah, like small gardening projects. Just kind of whatever you.
Something like that is definitely handy when you got a smaller property and you don't need to hassle with gas and oil and maintenance. You want to plug something in, you just want to go out and work for a few hours. Yeah, something that just makes more sense. I personally migrate toward my battery power when I just need to get something fast done. When I'm out on a job site, I'm going to go to my gas power all day long, right? Okay. And these are available in the stores everywhere?
In stores, yep. Any Cabela's, Bass Pro, and then we've got a large independent dealer network and freestanding stores, so Tracker boating centers, Cabela's boating centers. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, well thank you, sir. Much appreciated.
Thank you very much.
All right, Andy, what are we looking at today?
This is the Box Bullet by Aztec Egg. It's an automatic seat tote opener.
Okay.
It's remote controlled. Press the button here to open it. Close it.
And what is it? Hit the button again one more time. So what is this designed to do then, Andy?
Dumps your seed in your seed tender, your seed treater, your center fill planter, if you're using pro boxes like these.
And can you pull it off and show me what it's made of? Because I see you got a Milwaukee battery here and you got a DeWalt battery on the other side.
Whatever you use, it's pretty simple. Just slides in here. You lock it for the Buckhorn boxes, the Orbis boxes. You don't need to lock it. The fit is tighter there.
And is that a universal battery then, or do you got if a guy wants one of these?
So it's Milwaukee or DeWalt.
So Milwaukee there, and DeWalt
here.
DeWalt over here. And where do guys find this and what it's called?
It's the Box Bullet. You can go on our website, aztecegg.com.
Aztecegg.com?
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, Andy. All right, guys, this is Eric from May West Products. How are you, Eric?
I'm doing well, Stanley. How you been?
Good. So what do you got in your hand?
This is a new product that we just launched. It is called the Kernel Keeper.
Okay. And this is, so these guys have 11 new products, and this was his choice. Why is this important, and what does it do, and where does it go?
Okay, so the whole purpose of the Kernel Keeper is to reduce corn shatter.
Okay.
And the whole idea behind this, you can see on the bottom side, we have silicone rubber. Okay. So what that acts is, as when that cob falls off the stalk and hits this deck plate, this UHMW rail, along with this silicone on the bottom, it's like a mattress. It cushions that and it softens that blow.
Okay.
So when that cob falls down and hits that deck plate, you lessen that corn shatter. As a result, I would say on average, most growers out there are going to lose 2 to 4 bushel per acre on corn shatter alone.
On corn shatter alone, and this will help reduce some of that?
That will help reduce some of that.
Okay.
So, and increasing your savings and putting a lot more money in your pocket.
Well, now what are we looking at here?
So after we fasten the Kernel Keeper, these rails down. We'll come back and we'll put a brush on each one of these fingers on the gathering chain.
Okay.
And what that brush does, the kernels that do come loose, these brushes will pull those kernels up and drop them right into the trough.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay. So this actually is what captures. So this hooks on, and this captures it and keeps it in the trough that you've created right here.
Yep. And it'll pull it all the way up
and drop it right into the Kernel Keeper. And it's such a simple little addition. But what does that lead to in a guy's pocketbook on average? Do you have any idea?
On a pocket book, if you can save 2 bushel. If you can save 2 bushel the acre, and you will save 2 bushel the acre,
okay,
at $5 corn, that's $10 per acre savings. So
okay,
you can do the math, and that adds up in a quick hurry.
Okay, and where do guys find this at?
Maywest.com, or give us a call, 1-800-788-6483, or check out one of the many Maywest dealers.
Okay, Maywest.
Maywest.
W-E-S.
W-S. And we are priced at $195. We're over $500 cheaper than a competitor. Over $500 per row cheaper than a competitor.
Oh. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Thank you, Stanley.
All right, on to the next one, you guys. All right, guys, I am with Lee. How are you, Lee?
Good.
Good. Nice to meet you. All right, so what are we looking at here, Lee?
This is the Fantini 12-row, 30-inch corn head.
So, question, why would they want yours over somebody else's corn head? What makes yours different, better, unique?
Couple things that set us apart from everybody else. Roll unit chains are a little bit longer. Stock roll knives are a little bit longer. Leaves a little more time for the stock to come through the head to get better residue management.
Okay.
Our snouts are a little bit longer. Helps with down corn. Our gearboxes that drive the machine are interchangeable, and I time them to every combine that the head goes on to, so they run the same speed.
Okay.
The other thing that sets us apart is we have a 4-year warranty on our gearbox and drive lines. Nobody else in the industry offers that kind of a warranty.
What kind of warranty do you typically get with something like that?
Well, typically it's 1 year from other manufacturers, or 3 minutes or 30 days, right? Or
3 minutes.
3 minutes, or so you can't see the taillights anymore.
So you're far enough down the road where it doesn't count anymore. All right. So as we look around the back, what are we looking at here?
This is an aftermarket product that we sell through Maywest. It's stock stompers.
Stock stompers, yep. Keeps the tires from getting ruptured.
Yep. We can set them at any spacing, so your grain carts are all protected. The combine's protected. That's a nice addition.
Okay. And what else should we know about your head?
We can adapt it to any make model of combine on the market today. Case John Deere, AGCO products.
Okay.
Lexion, Cat.
And where do guys find it if they want more information or want to learn more?
You can go to FantiniNorthAmerica.com, or you can contact me directly. 701-520-3583.
On Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yep, exactly.
No. But Fantini, there you go. That's it. All right. Thank you, Lee.
Yep,
Much
thank you.
appreciated, sir.
All right. Thanks. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. All right, Maverick, what are we looking at with this?
We're looking at a Super Fan and Punch 12-liter with TKO Solutions.
Okay. And what does this do?
What this will do is it'll seat the bead on the tire.
Okay, well, let's see it work. And that's done. Where do guys find this thing, Maverick?
They will find this thing on our flyer right here. TKO Solutions in Alamogordo, New Mexico. 575-430-9630.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I love this guy's attitude. He's like, I've never done the ditcher before. Let's go for it. Guys, meet Dan. How are you, Dan?
Good, nice to meet you.
All right, so let's walk around. What does this do? What does this machine do, Dan?
This is our Prairie 6.5-foot rotary ditcher.
Can you talk louder?
Yes, this is our Prairie rotary ditcher.
Okay. So this actually creates a ditch in one pass. Tell me a little bit about it if you don't mind.
Yeah, it can cut up to 10 inches in a single pass, and it has the engineering ability to do that. The nice thing is with ours, it is a straight drive line that is clutch protected to try to protect the machine. It does throw the dirt about 160 to 165 feet. It can do it either left or right using the chutes.
So to spread it over the field.
Correct.
So when a farmer's trying to do it, he doesn't get his dirt all clumped in one spot. He can cast that dirt all the way across his field, correct?
That is correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And then he can adjust it also. If he wants to put it right next to it for like a terrace of that type of sort, he can also control it and do that.
So there's other ditch throwers or what you know, ditch diggers. What makes yours different, unique, better? Why would guys want yours over somebody else's, Dan?
Because ours is the best.
There you go.
No.
Just because of that.
Right. No, honestly, the selling points of ours is the nice thing is we have a straight drive line with no 90-degree gearbox. Excuse me. So the power that comes out of your tractor is used
100% power transfer, no power loss because of that, correct?
Right.
Okay.
We have an oil and air-cooled planetary gearbox.
Okay.
That we have a 6.5 foot 1-inch solid steel wheel that is mounted right to that with 6 paddles on it. That basically we're able to throw and dispense the dirt for the main rotor.
And here's where the magic happens.
That's correct. And all the yellow, kind of funny yellow colored things are all bolt-on replacement wear parts.
Right. These are your paddles. So you can just chop the wood. Other guys don't do that or something?
A lot of them are weld on, or you have to replace the whole piece. Like our bottom scroll, for instance, is also, it's not yellow, which they should paint it. That's a good idea. But that is replaceable too with just bolts.
Yeah, this is a replacement, a wear part. That's a wear part.
Yep,
all
and
these
inside.
yellow ones are wear parts.
Correct. And what we've seen, especially on the competition that doesn't have it, is and of course that's where all the dirt goes, is right there, and it wears down.
Okay.
Especially the sandier the soil, the worse.
How much does a unit like this go for, Dan?
This one actually is sold to a dealer, but this went for list price was about $83,000.
And is that comparable to what the competition is selling them? Very comparable.
Yeah.
So you're not paying extra for all the bonus stuff that they get, that guys are getting out of it?
Right.
Okay. Where do guys find it at, Dan?
Prairie.com is the best spot to look.
Prairie, CRARY.com.
Correct.
There you go. All right, thanks, Dan.
Perfect.
See, that wasn't that painful, was it?
Painful.
Model Defender. We also have a base model Outlander and a XT package.
Yeah, there's an enter there.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So how much does this unit go for?
31.1.
31.1. Okay. And this is a single cab, but look, it's got a full bed. What's the size of this bed on it? I've never seen a bed that big on one of these. Look at that. That's a true working bed. Wow.
That is also a hydraulic lift on this one as well.
Oh, it would have to be. What's the payload capacity on it? Do you know?
I believe it is 1,000 or 1,500. Let me double check.
Okay. How many cc's is the engine? Do you know? How much? 1,000 cc. Okay.
82 horsepower.
82 horsepower. Thank you. Thank you. And the storage, we got a storage cargo all the way through on these, so you can shove everything underneath there. Do you know what
this is holding about 1,300 pounds?
1,300 pounds in the payload with that? 2023 Defender Pro. Gorgeous. That's by CanAm. That's new by CanAm, you guys. All right, let's keep going. Hey, thank you guys. Dan, you remember that drone I was talking about, the crop dusting drone? Here it is in action. Put this over the top of that.
Very cool.
My dad was a crop duster.
Yeah.
He'd be rolling over in his grave right now if he saw that in action. This is what I did. I flagged all the fields for him. So my job was he'd line up on me.
Yep.
And then he'd come spraying his chemicals straight at me, and I would run as fast as I could, counting rows to get out of the way.
Oh, wow.
I can't tell you how many times I got to taste all the different fungicides and herbicides. Wait, that's probably what's wrong with me. Now I realized it, right? We had a rule in our house. You wash your hands before you go to the bathroom.
Always.
Yep, not after. After doesn't make a difference. Before is what matters. So how much does a drone like that go for?
Sarah? 50 to 60,000. And that's all your batteries, extra parts, training, help with licensing, everything that you'll need to get started with it.
And how long will that fly for?
It's about 6.5 minutes. It'll take for the product to be out of the tanks.
Okay, how many gallons will it hold?
8 gallons.
8 gallons, so how many acres? It depends on how many gallons per acre you apply.
We'll run about 2 gallons per acre, so it's about 20 acres an hour.
20 acres an hour, okay. And who is this really meant for?
Farmers, really. I'll let it land out.
So farmers to be able to do their own thing.
To do their own, yep. We run about 4,500 acres, but we're using it for fungicides, micronutrients, insecticides, those kinds of things.
What do you mean you run about 4,500 acres?
That's how many acres we have. So
You?
that's what we're farming. My family, yep.
Your family,
Yep.
but you don't use just this, right?
Oh yeah, we sprayed over half with it.
How long did that take you?
Weather depending, 2-3 weeks.
Okay.
So last year was pretty windy, so we didn't get as much as we hoped for. But yeah, this is the spray unit. That's the same thing folded up over there. That's got the spreader on it, so cover crops, CRP, those kinds of things. This is a great unit to use. So.
And this has GPS tracking, so you know exactly where you are every time you leave the field, correct?
Correct, yep. Over there on the TV you can see what he was flying today. You can actually watch it. It's connected right to the laptop. It runs off a laptop, and so that's it in live over there.
Do you gotta have an actual operator, or can you put it on auto and let her buck?
Yeah, it runs all autonomously. You have to have, for FAA requirements, you do have to have somebody there to watch it, just to make sure that it stays up and doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you. And does this have, this doesn't even have a camera on it, right?
It does have a camera on it right here. It's just a GoPro, it's fixed. We don't use it for anything, so.
Okay. So no zooming in over people's pool parties?
No.
No, okay. And what is this called, and where do guys find it?
These are called Helio drones. We're ABC drones. We're located over by Rochester. We do the service, we do some custom application, we sell them, and we can also train people on them.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.
You need a lot.
My dad would be rolling over in his grave. He just heard that, because that puts the crop dusters out of business. I mean, because we were charging $4 to $7 an acre back in the day. I remember, I was 4 years old. I used to go out, meet all the farmers, we'd look at the fields, and then we'd line it up, and we'd always get up at 4 a.m. That's when we started. And we'd fly all day long until it got too windy, and then come back in the evening. So that's honestly a great option for farmers, because the fields get too wet, you know. They just can't get in there, or they get too tall, you know, or they get some other reason. That's why we always had to come in, or they just couldn't get to it on their own, you know. So, all right, well, let's keep going.